Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Welcome to the NA Weekly. Welcome to our North America weekly race coverage. The weekly race, just your casual pickup race for everyone who just wants to play a race tonight. I'm Tobias. With me on commentary today is New IT Guy. New IT Guy, how are you?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. And well, this is a fun twist. We are looking at co-op settings today. So the co-op tournament just about to start off over on the Silver Gauntlets. And today we are rolling with these settings with one twist. We have added path hints for the game not to suck overall. Because in co-op, obviously, when you're playing with two runners, you have much more chance to gather information. But this is still a single-player experience. Everyone's playing single. So we gave them some path hints, some extra chance to get this going. Anyway, I need to send the runners off. GLHF, y'all. And click for start. And off they are. We should see this get going in about 40 seconds. So yeah, co-op settings. That means we have shop sanity on, we have scrub sanity on, we have dungeon entrance rando on, and we have Ganon's Castle available after just 4 dungeon rewards. That's going to be interesting, because we are looking at potentially some very early dips into Ganon's Castle. It is a check-dense location. It is just maybe a little bit annoying to get to, I might say.
Also, a big change from the normal settings we're used to seeing is CAMC, chest appearance matches content, is off.
Oh, good reminder. Thank you. And there are our medallions immediately. So we are looking at inside Ganon's Castle to Volvagia. Frox 2 is dead. Skullmask is dead. And Frox 2 is still dead.
But for our pedestal check, we had Jabu, Fire, Water, Deku, Spirit, and Dodongo's Cavern.
And we need to see at least these 6 dungeons, because they started with a stone. They started with a Goron Ruby.
And we will only be airdropped that boss key once we have beaten him. Or once we have beaten all those.
So there's that. Let me get that hint, those hints updated. So no.
See the standard adult opener here. We're going to go parkour around Kakariko Village for a little bit.
Yep. So just get some early Sphere Zero checks out of the way. Get them, get that sorted out. They are also starting with a full wallet. And this is not the shop they were looking for. Kakariko Bazaar is dead. Has nothing useful. There's a boomerang, a bow in Kakariko Potion Shop, and there is a wallet-locked wallet in there as well. So that's 65 rupees for the bow, but 170 rupees for the wallet. That's not helpful.
No. Will be later, but... because we have random prices on those.
Yep.
All right.
And Deku Tree to Baronade.
With $5.
Sure. Should I have told them in the race room that CAMC is off?
Well, if
I should probably just remind them.
They did read the settings. It does say it's off.
Yep, but, you know, a quick reminder doesn't hurt, so I've just posted that in the race room because I'm nice like that.
So that's an interesting check. The windmill.
That's Bolero. I mean, that'll get us another song straight away.
But on the ledge is the butter knife that we don't necessarily need because Deku's open.
Yes, but... well, I mean, Jimbo obviously didn't pick it up. it might be convenient as a child if you prefer having not having to worry about sticks so much.
Oh, that's a bow.
Oh,
that looks like a K-sword. Never mind. No wonder why.
Okay, so it's another bow on the ledge there in the windmill. Well, obviously they decide to not pick that up after already buying one. Why have a free bow when you can just pay for one?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in this economic crisis, it's always good to support local businesses.
Indeed. Hint.
I'm glad I'm not crazy baseball.
Supporting local business doesn't mean purchasing stuff at your local mega retailer.
Ooh. Speaking of
But
money.
Speaking of money, more cash for Lefty, which is useful. By the way, chat, how are audio levels? Is everything fine? Ooze, the first explosives. Right, choose. To have explosives available. Game audio is low. We can fix that. Thank you. Click. Alright, so early dip into Kakariko did not yield us a lot. It gave us a bow. Okay, so that gets us, it gets us another check in Kakariko.
Mm-hmm. An often missed one, too.
Yup. You do need to remember your target, sorry, your shooting minigame here. Mm-hmm. Which Jimbo does.
Probably not going to see the Skull House today because there are no hints from the Skull House. 40 and 50 are dead.
Yep, we don't need 40 and 50 skulls today, but we do need at least, or we might need 30. There are 2 hints for what's on 30 skulls hidden somewhere in the world. So that's a thing.
And if the seed likes us enough, we could see a 20.
Well, yeah, that's sometimes that's possible.
Oh, we're gonna see Redeg Grotto here.
Jimbo spending a skull there, interesting. Sorry, a skull, a chew. So bomb chews are not in logic, are not a replenishable resource. You use them and you lose them.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
No, Lefty.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I guess at least he gets a free attempt.
He didn't get a free one. He shot his quiver out and just reset quickly.
Well, that's when you start. That's what happens when you start with a free wallet, with a full wallet, I mean.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to see our first dungeon entrance today.
And it's Forest Temple. Hi, Ryan Chet. I am here to watch Uder and bully Lefty. Solid evening plan. Jimbo is climbing up and collecting some skulls here. This is Adult Potion Shop still in Kakariko. Lefty is buying a Deku Shield here. Poor K.
Did we start with the Deku Shield?
I thought we did.
Not seeing one on Jimbo's tracker. So maybe we didn't. That is a
it's
recovery heart.
Either a recovery heart or a Deco Shield, one of the two on. And that was, what was that? I didn't quite see. Saria's song. There we go. In the crater. That'll give us another dungeon entrance. But oh, this is getting close. I don't think Jimbo will get there in time. Nope.
Nope. Bye,
Rip.
Link.
But there is magic for Lefty waiting in Death Mountain Trail.
Yep, DMT sidewall there. All right. We got 24 seconds to make it there this time. I think we're going to get it.
I think so too.
Fire is... Spirit
Temple. I mean, nice of the game to give us early access to Spirit Temple.
Nice to give us Bolero, too.
Yep. And Heart Container from Link to Goron.
Because that could be logically relevant.
By the way, Forest Temple, not so forest today. We have the Forest shortcut enabled. So, Forest Temple is in logic with, oh wait, just a hook shot. Nothing else. Or just a bow, I think? I think Jimbo could have just gone and beat Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, Forest is enabled with just a bow.
Yeah, just a bow or just a hook shot. Basically, Jimbo could have gone and just beat Phantom Ganon just then, but he has... it's a stone, so he's not too worried.
Actually, he needs the boss key, though.
That's true.
So we could still need strength.
OGC Fairy is dead.
Stick!
Stick.
I have found Stick.
In the Lost Woods. Okay, so Lefty is doing adult Kokiri Forest here, it seems. 20 is dead. We do at least get a... we do indeed get a hint for 20 Skulltulas.
So we're looking at 30, or the worst case is 10. And 10 seems pretty manageable in these settings. More Stick!
Basically pass by 10 skulls on your way anyway.
Yeah. It's hard to not find 10 skulls other than just ignoring the existence of Skulltulas.
Yeah. You literally stumble upon them.
Yeah. And there's 5 in CAC as a child, so there's half your list.
And the other half is in Forest Temple.
Shopping. What do we got? We got some light arrows.
Those are important. Child Potion Shop has light arrows for 115 rupees, locked by at least one wallet.
Wow. Rip off Hylian Shield, 160 rupees today.
Child junk? Well, I mean, there was a, wasn't there a bottle there, I think? No, that was on the right side. So 160 for the Hylian Shield. The Hylian Shield is on the left side there, so that was a dungeon. Skull Mask still dead. So that was an item check that got randomized. There will be another Hylian Shield for the standard 80 rupees in some shop on the right side.
That is correct. That one was recently shined, that's why it cost so much. And we got DMC Scrubbles Fire Arrows.
Well, with Fire Arrow entry and allowed technique in these settings, people might go for that, and honestly. And Deco Tree gives us access to Fire Temple.
This tree is on fire.
Indeed it is. There's literally a living, breathing dragon in this tree. Ooh,
No wonder why he died.
That's true. Probably not comfortable for a tree. That command is slightly outdated, Stink Spaghetti. I'll update that when I get a chance. We are looking at co-op tournament settings today, or close to it. The co-op tournament obviously meant normally for seats to be run by two partners side by side. Prelude, by the way, from Melon. So we beefed up the hints somewhat. We gave the runners 5 path hints besides the hints that were already given for co-op. So, but that's the only change we did. So we are looking at Scrub Sanity, Shop Sanity. We're looking at Dungeon Entrance Randomizer. We're looking at several dungeon shortcuts enabled. We're looking at easier fire arrow entry on, and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'll update that.
Cow crate or the cow grunt, whatever it's called.
Silo.
Yeah, silo container.
Not of interest to Jimbo. Jimbo has remembered its Scrub Sanity. We have
3 extra checks.
Yeah, 3 extra checks in London Ranch.
And all of them are going to charge us $10 for these.
Yep, 10 rupees.
Arrows. Lovely. Piece of art. And $5. Getting a reset from Jimbo. Seeing some scrubs here from Lefty. Arrow. And arrows. And that was the outside SFM one. Yep.
All right.
Lefty's going to choose to open up Wolfos Grotto here with a chew. Jimbo about to pick up some magic here. Nice setup there, and first time from Lefty. There's a second copy of Worst Scrub.
And Zora's River to Queen Goma.
Interesting. Because we don't know where that is yet.
And Minuet is vanilla, so that gives us some info on... Oh, crawl spaces in Spirit Temple chests contain a small key and a red rupee. So that is that Spirit Child checks entirely dead. We don't need to worry about Spirit Temple until we have 2 strength upgrades. Wait, did I say small key?
Yeah.
So key and dead. So that eats one of our sometimes hints, obviously, but it is... And Saria's Song in the Crater, exactly. So that is interesting.
Now, logically, that means we need to go to Spirit as a child.
Yeah, but
however,
as an adult, we might get lucky. That's true.
Yeah. Because we need all 5 of them bad boys in logic for Spirit to be completably logical. Oh, well,
And
hello,
double
double
magic from
magic.
Dabe. Wow, okay. I get the feeling that this game is heavily telegraphing that it wants us to be in magic-locked places.
That, or they said, "Oh, we'll go easy on them. We're giving them Lins and Ferrors. You can't use them without magic. Let's just give everyone magic."
By the way, so far, we have seen 3 hints, of which we cannot exactly get any, or which the locations of which are still entirely unclear. We don't know where the Deku Tree is. We don't know where. I mean, we haven't been to Zora's River yet, and we can't have been in Ganon's Castle yet. And there is Dodongo's Cave. There is the medallion overview for Lefty.
And we would have to use a chew or go adult to get into Zora's River at this point.
Yep.
Hmm. Jimbo going up DMT as a child. Gonna go probably check out some Child Goron City checks. Because Child Goron City checks are always the answer.
Eh? I mean, with explosives in hand, you might as well.
I don't know about doing the maze, but stop and hot rodder maybe.
Sure. And you have Saria's song. You don't have Zelda's Lullaby, though, so this is a gamble. Jimbo is basically going here for... Well, I mean, I don't think he's not gonna do the maze, given...
We do have Shop Sanity, though.
Yeah, that's true. That gives us more checks here.
So it's not nearly as
Goron
terrible.
Shop is entirely useless.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like Lefty's soundtrack for the shooting gallery.
Let's see.
OGC Fairy still dead. Lefty now knows where the light arrows are.
I believe that is the Elite Four music from Pokemon Silver and Gold? Or the Victory Road music for it?
Honestly, I don't recall, but I'm just vibing.
Dancing Dad is dead.
That is actually good news. Lefty out here burning some daylight, is looking for that second castle hint, and is also on the way to grab that, to grab nighttime market checks. Especially the Bomb Chew shop is probably going to be interesting for him.
Yep, Bomb Chew shop. Treasure chest games also in Logic.
Yeah, we have and Lake Hylia to King Dodongo. So we
got
know
a
where our
bomb
bombs are. I would assume they're in a Scrubs grotto.
Well, actually, that doesn't have to be a bomb bag, does it? With Dungeon ER?
You are not wrong.
I mean, that could be a hook shot if it's over in like GTG or something.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, oh wait, we started with Epona, so, but
It could be a hook shot if it's in Forest Temple.
Yep.
Actually, I think in co-op settings, the game forces DC to be child accessible, so it can't be.
Gotcha. Well, chat, get your guesses in here because we're gonna be seeing TCG here probably now.
Within seconds, yeah.
A combination of L's and R's, 5 of them.
We have all left, we have all right. Baseball going with the right, except the last one strat. I'm starting out with left, with 3 lefts and then going right, and lefty is proving me correct.
I am out.
And left, right, I am out. Renok is still in, for example. And Mekhandi. Left, right, left. Mekhandi still in, so is... And I think that's the only one who's still in. Left, right, left, left. Oh, Handi could be in for it. 50-50 now. Zora's River still on the path to Queen Goma in SFM. And Handi got it! Congrats. Lone Scrub has the fire arrows, learns Jimbo. Oh, Lefty got 1 weight here, or rather, like, well, not 1 weight, but he did make his way through the back of Potion Shop, out through the front. Got 1 weight. No, this isn't indoor entrance randomizer, fortunately. OOT's Requiem. Ooh, that looks us a dungeon entrance and a song at the moment.
Oh, no wonder why that didn't work. Because I'm.
What do you mean?
You'll see your thing.
And there is Sun Song for Lefty. Saria here being helpful. Early game is in fact quite barren.
Sure.
There isn't much meat on the bone for our runners.
Helps when you're in the right CSR channel.
Thank you for the gift sub, new IT guy. Mido. Does Mido provido today?
I do not believe he provided. He provided some sticks. Indeed.
A plethora.
We can build a tent. We have the technology.
If Link were a beaver, this would be a veritable cornucopia of sticks. But unfortunately, not so. Jeez. There really isn't much in early game. At this point...
Kind of getting bottlenecked here.
There is the right side Hylian shield, so that is guaranteed to be an 80 rupee Hylian shield with maybe even a discount. So Jimbo immediately grabbing that. With as dry as the seed start has been, I wouldn't blame Jimbo to just hang out here in Spirit Temple for a little bit if he had some sort of projectile. If he had a boomerang or a slingshot, he could brute force this using bomb chews though. Like if he invested his last bomb chew to get that bridge down on Child's side, he could force entrance into Child's Spirit Temple here for some checks. Not what Jimbo chooses to do.
I think the play right now is to head over to DC and just see what you can clear out of Forest. And that might be the play.
Yeah, and reminder, with Dungeon Entrance Rando on and the Forest Temple easily child accessible just into Dongo's Cavern, as soon as you have a bomb bag, you could see a required child dip into Forest Temple to get into the courtyard. Also, speaking of things to do, there is definitely the Lake Hylia path to King Dodongo on the runner's mines. You can... It's out of the way, but it is 5 checks. It is fishing, underwater bottle, peeking, and you have 3 scrubs to check there as child, as well as setting up Pierre.
Yep.
Though I think we might have free Scarecrow on. 1 second. I just organized the tournament, folks.
Yes, we do. Free Scarecrow.
Free Scarecrow is enabled. OT is Requiem.
Paperweight.
Lefty doesn't seem to be too happy about that for some reason.
I don't know why. I always enjoy
Weird.
finding Lord Paperweight. I also am an avid lover of meme percent, so maybe that's why.
That might be the case. Man, we are 30 minutes in, and so far we have found a bow.
Yeah. Valley Lake may be a good play here.
Yep. It's that'll be 7 checks in total. Lefty is going straight towards lake though.
What's the 7th check?
And he will probably full clear Hyrule Field along the way, investing 2 chews for that.
Rip.
Got a chew stolen from him there. Poor Lefty.
Southern Room, no.
And get your guesses. Inside Ganon's castle is path to Volvagia still. Get your guesses into chat for treasure chest game, but it does look like we're slightly late for that. We start with the left. We continue with the left. And keep continuing with the left. I like this. Now 2 rights and I got it right. Oh?
Oh?
Aww. Close,
So
but no
close.
cigar. But Frozen Phoenix couldn't have been more wrong.
Is it a 1 in 32 opposite?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Lone Scrub, what do you have for us?
Something useful, maybe, for a change?
$10 for $5. Capitalism. Good job.
Yeah, that does sound like capitalism. Arbitrage. We are going Valley, though! Let's go! The Valley Laker Guild is alive and well.
Yep. Because we can check Crate, Waterfall, Child Fishing and Lake, the 3 Scrubs and the Grotto. and peak Rudo's letter spot.
Yep, so 7 checks in total. That is not a bad play. Jimbo, meanwhile, is going upriver, is going to invest one of his chews into going up the river. Most likely also going to do Child Domain in this case. Doesn't have Zelda's Lullaby. Who cares? He has a chicken to get in there.
Isn't a terrible idea. We'll know it's in logic.
Bomb
As
show,
an adult.
a bomb bag and Zelda's Lullaby will show up in this seed.
Yeah.
I promise you. I also promised the Plando really only was just for the hints. I did not Plando any items.
Magic beans. 4 magic beans.
And there's
that
our
is a
first
Rudo's letter.
Rudo's letter. There we go.
Not really useful right now. What?
Jimbo would have liked to have that, I think.
Uh-huh.
To check that Jabu entrance, but no matter. Lefty now has some guidance to maybe go upriver himself.
Yep, nuts on the thing.
Yeah, nuts on the plateau, a big rupee in the waterfall, and burning cack teaches Song of Storms. That's rude. That locks a dungeon entrance away behind Jabu, fire, and water, wherever those are.
Jimbo picking up some quick cash here from the froggies. They each give you a purple rupee.
Yep.
Nice easy way to fill up cash. Alright. We have a new hint.
Oh.
What is it? Show us the head.
GTG to Twin Rover. Okay.
That is a nice one.
So, rush GTG with nothing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with a bow in hand, you can do a lot in GTG. Hookless GTG strats exist, regardless of whether they are... Oh, what was that? I think another bottle underwater there, ironically.
Mm-hmm.
So, hookless GTG strats exist. With it being hinted as a path, that is definitely not a bad idea. The Runia stands still dead.
More bomb chews.
So that bottle can't be path with a Rudo's letter we already found. That the letter itself counts as a bottle. Asterisk, unless Zelda's Lullaby or scales. Light arrows can be found in the market. There is our named item hint, the light arrows.
Yep.
Much more useful, I promise, when there's just a single copy of that hint and they aren't just sitting in a shop.
And it is not there.
Alright, that leaves the Scrub Grotto. I don't know where to put that on the sheet. Says baseball.
Hello.
Hey, scale in Zora's River?
We found it. Yes, that is a scale.
Wait, that is the only item, the only possible pathable item we got in River.
Mm-hmm.
Lap dive, anyone?
Mm-hmm.
That is a path scale. Cool.
So
lap dive, yeah. Lap dive or Tektite Grotto have an important item for us.
Hear me out.
Sora's shop entirely barren.
And oh wait, no, because this is a. Can Deku Tree be in Water Temple and all available?
I think so. There are certain dungeons that need to be child accessible. Deku Tree isn't one of them. 30 Skulls is dead.
Okay. So we could also have just gold scale entry into Deku Tree. Since we haven't seen that yet.
Yes, that's true. That would also be in logic. That would just mean that the iron boots are rather late in the seed somehow.
6. Whole lot of nothing.
And that Scrub Grotto not paying out for Lefty, so Adult Lake it is for that check. Or for that path item.
Getting kidnapped by Kapora Gabora?
No, not kidnapped. Kapora offered the ride. Lefty was the one who took it.
Water. Oh, that's a bad.
Oh, rip.
Yeah,
Jimbo will not get that diving minigame this round.
Yep, that was a really bad spread.
Too bad. Practice hard and try again.
He's gonna opt to not do it again.
Just orphaning this check, huh? There is no way that's gonna bite him, right?
Epic foreshadowing.
Yep. Also the casual 39-minute let's actually look at Ranch by Lefty.
Jimbo planting a bean. I thought that was a recovery heart.
It does seem like Jimbo saw something else there, or he just wants to go do crater wall checks and the likes as adult anyway.
Yeah, because without a hook or hovers, you're not gonna be able to get over there.
This seat is it is incredibly dry.
Darn. Malin not teaching you the song of death.
Jimbo wants whatever is on there.
Okay,
that is a Deku shield. Okay.
You were correct.
Yay.
I don't know. It looked like a piece of heart.
12 seconds is not a long time to be riding around on a bean plant in a crater there, Jimbo. Oh no.
But 24 seconds is.
Yeah, that'll help. F's in chat. Ooh, baseball saying Jimbo has already marked hookshot on his tracker, so that
looks like a hook in the.
Ooh.
The side
okay,
wall.
So good reason to be here then. That gives us access to more dungeons. Second copy of the light arrow hint. Was it all just locked behind beans? If so, logical access to the beans still is not a given, but you know, we don't care.
Right.
So, Jimbo breaking into Zora's River here. Oh! And landing in the lava. Jimbo breaking into Zora's River here is probably a fortuitous play.
And that is a hook.
There we go. Incredible, incredible item placement. Thanks, game. But now it's time for Adult Goron City for Jimbo, I think.
Yep. And stop Link the Goron and then go, we can go SFM, check out the entrance to Forest. Maybe it's GTG. Hopefully the path to Twin Rova's a strength. Big heart. He loves this.
Jimbo also not forgetting the Scrub Grotto here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to watch. Without Goron Tunic, you have a very limited time window to actually get this and not burn yourself to a crisp. Jimbo unfortunately does not achieve. Lefty likewise is investing a chew to get in here into the river. Get his scale, his path scale. Or likely path scale. There's also still Frogs 1 on the list. And I would also like to remind people, the bridge to Ganon's Castle takes 4 dungeon rewards. So stones are perfectly acceptable currency to get into this rather check-dense location. And Forest Temple is done really, really quickly.
And Jimbo's only burnt 3 times.
Oh no.
Including that time. No, wait. Nope, that's his 4th. Rip.
Bye, Kaku.
Oh, no. Lefty's just gonna have to reset.
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's gonna use the opportunity to get some more money in. That Kaku has respawned. And Jimbo has decided to no longer pursue the Scrub Grotto here. Oh no.
No, I think this is forest time.
Yep. So far, the one item in a path location we have found is Azor Scale.
Back in the basement. Nope.
Nope. Going straight first to Stalfos, grabbing some more skulls. Because Jimbo, I think, is close to 10 anyway, is at 7 skulls. He will also, with the bow in hand, will also likely check the courtyard. Get another skull there, get a few checks in. Man, where did Randallbot put the items this seed?
Ganon's Castle.
Likely?
Just regular key.
Another skull.
Nothing in the Zora shop. Well, let's see if there's a punishment here. Okay, what's Matt just got for us today? A muskie! We can
Hell
go kill
yeah.
Phantom Ganon.
We can go for kill Phantom Ganon. But this seed really is just like, no items, just vibes.
Another key. We're down to 2 checks that we can still do, right? Got courtyard upper with the sword recoil and then the basement chest. Oh, I guess PG counts.
Yeah, Phantom Ganon also counts.
So 3. Before we're strength locked out of here.
Let's see. Was Lefty any luckier with the Zora dive than Jimbo was?
9 skulls and a bundle of arrows for trouble.
You know what? We don't even need CAMC. All the chests are literally junk anyway.
But Jim's off to complete the first dungeon on Restream.
Let's go. Time to fight Phantom Ganon.
Lefty having a much better grouping of rupees.
Yeah, and then it wasn't just a grouping. Jimbo also ended up accidentally
Misdiving one.
missing one dive, but yeah, that was a rough grouping for him. True.
Yeah.
Probably not intended.
No, I don't think so. Nice recovery, though.
Nice, yeah. That is Phantom Ganon down for Jimbo. And Zora gives us
Money.
money.
A
To
lot
buy
of it.
what with? All the shops are junk.
That's not
The
true.
only
There's a
useful-
wallet in a shop.
Yeah, and the light arrows, that's true. But, like, useful progressive items? Nah, dude.
No.
Lefty is going to have a look at what's in Jabu, though. Jimbo, unfortunately, couldn't do that. In this bottom of the well, okay.
Is in Jabu.
Finally, some friggin' checks.
Yeah, still don't have ZL. Kind of sucks.
It's also out of logic, completely. No explosives, no ZL. So no explosives to get there. The only scale we got is in Zora's River itself, so also either explosive or scale locked. But you know what?
You
It's
can always
checks.
luck into a bomb bag.
Indeed. There's 3 of them in the game.
More dollars. Hey, speaking of stuff.
IT guy, please!
Oh, you know, you locked the spoiler log away from me. Don't give me that.
That is true, actually.
So that is definitely not our first bomb bag, but that is definitely a bomb bag.
It could be our first, I think.
We'd have, that could be our first if we have another scale somewhere.
Exactly. Another scale and ZL accessible makes this possibly our first bomb bag. Anyway, we can now play the video game. We have a bow, we
Yay!
have a hookshot, which Lefty will eventually get, and we have a bomb bag. The big 3 have been assembled.
And that is 10 skulls for Jimbo. He does not need to collect more skulls unless he wants to.
The minuet for Jimbo, and he is going to have a look at the forest entrance, obviously.
I'm gonna put money that this is GTG. And it's the other check it could be. Well,
Send you my PayPal in DMs.
forest. There's forest. There we go. Oh yeah, Jimbo doesn't have a bottle yet.
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
Ooh, Lefty is planning to leave for Roar's Wind behind here. Not a bad play with how out of the way the well is.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to Jabu takes time.
This also may be in case he falls down accidentally.
Oh, right, no way up.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Frog Warp?
Frog Warp?
Frog Warp?
We have not seen a Biggoron hit yet.
We have also not seen an Ice Cavern entrance, though.
Let's do the Frog Warp again.
Oh boy. I would maybe safe scum it.
Mm-hmm.
But taking a look at what's in Ice Cavern might definitely be warranted. Meanwhile, Jimbo is on Epona's back. It's a time for GTG, apparently, or for the GTG entrance. And for assorted other checks in the Gerudo area.
Mm-hmm.
With Hookshot, he can do also do adult fishing, and with Bow, he can also have a look at Shoot the Sun. So that'll give him the intel he needs to see what his path item in the lake actually is.
Mm-hmm. Can't get the Shoot the Sun target yet, but...
He can't get it, but he can peek it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Jimbo learning that he's about to jump off a cliff for this Rudo's letter. Lefty taking the bottle along for Ice Cavern convenience.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that it is a green potion.
Burning Cack is Storms. I think we already saw that. Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Lefty looks like he's preparing to go adults.
Yeah, definitely dropping a bean here.
Mm-hmm.
This video game. He's standing right on the hatch game. Also checking the entrance.
Find out that this is Spirit Temple.
He knows that there's a small key on Spirit left side, so I wager he might try doing some stuff here. Might invest a Chu. And F's in chat for Jimbo for another game over.
Mm-hmm.
He's having a rough go at this.
The only intentional first one.
True. It was a tactical game over here to get back up top.
Yeah.
Damn, that works?
Yes.
The alignment is tricky, though.
That's off center.
Ooh.
Also,
There
he needs to be up against the wall for that to work.
There's a line on the wall that you can align yourself much easier with, yeah.
Well, I'm saying the shoe's never going to reach because he's too far away from the.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That does apparently work, but to me at least the setup against the wall is easier.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You learn something new.
First try, every try. Meanwhile, for Jimbo, it is time to check out the top of Gerudo Fortress. Summon the Scarecrow, hookshot, and let's go.
Thank you, Pierre. What's this up here? $5.
More junk! Yay! After continuing the no projectile struggle. Happy 1 hour, yeah. Happy 1 hour in which we found a bow, a hookshot, some bombs.
Found our light arrows.
We did find our light arrows. We found another bottle.
Nice 1600.
We also found Rudo's letter.
Nuts.
And thank you for the chat commands, Golden Devil. Thank you to our trackers, Carliana and Baseball. Thank you to our runners, Jimbo and Lefty, for agreeing to be on Restream. And thank you to new IT guy for joining me in the commentary booth today.
Alright, what is in the GTG entrance that we have to pay for?
GTG?
That would be something.
GTG.
Hey, it's vanilla.
GTG to GTG.
This is good for Jimbo. That is a free shield. And some big money.
Well, at least he gets his money back. Dropping for Roar's Wind here. Doesn't seem all that interested in exploring path GTG further.
Jimbo doesn't know its path.
Oh, good job.
I don't think he's been to Lake Lab.
I think both of them have, actually.
Oh, wait, that wasn't...
Lefty.
What was it?
Lefty. That's the wrong block. The struggle is real.
Yep. Another key. I don't dislike this play from Lefty here.
Yeah, no, that's...
Because you can get to Colossus from here.
Yep. Which might be your only logical way to Colossus for a good long while. Requiem is, after all, locked behind the Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
So getting the Colossus song, getting Colossus Fairy as well, maybe if that Colossus song happens to be Zelda's Lullaby.
Mm-hmm. This could be in the intended way of getting it.
If Colossus song is Zelda's Lullaby, this is the intended way to get there, yeah.
Yep.
The only way, in fact. That would make this play hard required. Well,
no, because you can get to it from. We have logical wasteland crossing.
Oh, true. Yeah, we have the lens. We have magic.
Yeah.
We don't have a way across the Sand River yet. There is Deku Tree. Okay, sure, we'll do Deku. And there's Nocturne, another dungeon entrance. Heck yeah. Now we're cooking with gas.
Colossus. I think you just go beat Deku here.
Yeah, sure. It's a medallion dungeon. You absolutely do it. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, Jimbo made it to the same place as Adult. 7 years apart, but they're basically in the same area. Okay, so for single player play, chest appearance match its contents really is a boon.
Also, chat reminding us that it's technically not logical to get.
Yeah, you need hovers. Oh yeah, he used shoes for the bridge. That's true. Right. It's not logical yet. You need a projectile for child.
Yeah. No.
Jimbo, please. Yeah, child and adult jump differently here, and therefore Jimbo just lost that platform. We'll need to save warp out of here.
Mm-hmm. Search. Yep, does not have. Nope.
Turns out this letter only drops for
slingshot.
Slingshot, not for bow. Which is an interesting quirk.
If he had the bomb bag, he might have been able to cheese it. But with a ground jump.
Oh!
Rip lefty.
Rude Skulltula here.
No, Jimbo does not have a strength. Neither runner on Restream does.
But how did he beat Forest Temple then, UIT guy?
Oh, because of dungeon shortcuts.
That's true. Dungeon shortcuts for Forest Temple, Shadow Temple, and Jabu are enabled. So you don't need a strength to beat Forest Temple. You can, in theory, just do Baronade in Jabu.
Mm-hmm.
And not ever bring Princess Ruto up to first floor.
I don't know. Of all the girlfriends, she's kind of the worst one of the bunch.
Finally, Shadow Shortcut is also enabled, so you can just basically walk from the entrance straight to the boat.
Mm-hmm. Now we're going to see some fun stuff, because Jimbo has to do bow strats.
That's not going to be trouble for him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the elevator straight to Phantom Ganon is a forest shortcut. There you go.
And we had a boss key on map chest.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I forget which one's in that big chest, if it's map or compass. Whatever the shortcut between the two courtyards is, the upper one.
Yeah, the idea in co-op really is to allow runners to shortcut the dungeon after their partner has scoped out anything useful. Though in Shadow Temple, the shortcut also allows for some interesting logic quirks. The game might actually require you to ride the boat, go to the back of Shadow, then come back to the main dungeon. Might also require you to use the shortcut to go backwards to the dungeon a little bit. Oh, hi, Din's Fire. We do take those.
Shadow.
That's the Shadow entrance, together with Nocturne.
Lefty and Jimbo are in sync 7 years apart.
Yep. Both of them changing ages at the same time as well. Honestly, with Nocturne in hand, I would at least have a look at the Shadow entrance first, though. We're still looking for DC, Jabu, Water, and Shadow itself.
Yeah. I think for Lefty, it's a better play to change ages. On the off chance DC is in Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Just because then he can actually go in there and clear it.
That being said, though, I think Jimbo has now has a beat on Rudo's letter and knows that there is a child-accessible dungeon in there in Jabu. So I get his child play as well. He knows he can potentially clear a child dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Lefty using his beans, gonna get his hook shot. If he lives long enough.
If
this
that's
is
not gonna work.
Be close.
Ooh, no. Bombs take 4 seconds to explode. F. Airy.
Light arrows are in the market. Hooray.
Whoop-de-doo. He's starting to check the Nocturne entrance. And get that hint, obviously. Okay, Goron Pottery is dead. So Child Goron City looking mighty barren today.
Yeah. I don't think there's a Hot Rodder, so...
Yeah, we have not. I think this...
Shadow is job.
And we get Dire Dire Doc's music for it. So... with Jabu shortcut being on... What? Lefty can use this
That was
to
intended?
check that. Yeah, that was intended actually to get to the scrub. He needs to do this as a diving spot. And Deku to Baronade is now fulfilled, by the way. Was kind of expected at this point that Din's fire gives us access there.
Is this a remix?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But it obviously uses the Ocarina of Time sound font and not the Mario one.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's why it sounds
Mm-hmm.
a little different.
Hello and welcome in, NyQuil. At least for this weekend, the weeklies are co-op settings in single-player mode, i.e. we've added path hints. This elevator not being up is a reminder for Lefty that the scrub here is indeed a check, which he already did.
Mm-hmm. Quite successfully, I might add.
Mm-hmm. Princess Rudo has made it to the first floor. I guess Lefty is doing boomerang check. He does need to do that anyway. Jabu is a medallion dungeon. It gives us another song as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the stingers give us...
A big chest! It could be anything!
Oh, it could
Like
be anything.
$5.
It's CAMC off, like $5. But it is also a big bomb bag. Is that another bomb bag?
It is ZL and bomb scale locked. Yeah.
Whoa?
Oh wait. I'm an idiot. That was in shadow. That is a logical bomb bag. Nope.
You need it's out of
We need
logic
a
until we have a
child
way
projectile.
to Spirit, or rather until we
Yeah.
have a way to Colossus.
Yep.
Child
So
projectile or hookshot or hover boots.
Yep.
To get
One
that
of those
in
will do
logic.
it.
Lefty ending in his 10 skulls. Let's see what that is. Right side Lefty.
Let's see here. Well, all skulls are dead. What
But a
to do
single
now?
spider needed to be killed today.
Spider lives matter.
And now it's Lefty's turn for Forest Temple. Thanks to not having strength, he will not be able to do any more than Jimbo here. And Jimbo is retracing Lefty's steps in the well.
We'll get him one reward closer, though, to being able to get into Ganon's castle.
That is true. Yep, elevator is open. This is co-op settings.
Yep. Elevator is open, so once Lefty goes through the courtyard and climbs up the wall, he will have his boss key and can go beat Phantom Ganon. Lefty making good use of this.
Lefty with keyboard warrior strats here.
Let's see, is Lefty going to shoot the Octorok? Nope, just going to go for it. Understood. Jimbo able to complete everything that Lefty was able to in the bottom of the well. That is boss key. Oh, here's a new check.
Yep, bomb shoot bowling
Oh.
gives us a long shot.
That is out of logic.
Two out of logic bomb bags, but you know what? We'll take that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, need to update the 30
Wiener!
skulls and
And a pointy stick.
no. So we're making it nighttime, checking the nocturne entrance himself now. Meanwhile, Lefty is fighting Phantom Ganon. Lefty still did not buy a shield. So which dungeons are we still missing? We are still missing Dodongo's Cavern, which is a medallion. We are still missing Water, which is a medallion. And we are still missing Shadow, which is a stone.
We're currently a scale and iron boots from finding out what is in Water Temple. Or a scale or irons.
Mm-hmm. Team Always Buy a Shield had a hard time today, NyQuil. The shield was in the Kokiri shop.
Jimbo was gifted one somewhere. I forget where it was at.
I don't know. I should probably make a Dungeons command.
Oh,
1
GGG.
second.
That's right. And Jimbo finding his big bundle of poopy sticks to shoot. Ooh, here's a fun check that we haven't seen. We have 3 of these required little guys.
And Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern is a thing that gives us another song as well. Still missing Serenade, Zelda's Lullaby, and Song of Time. Yeah, Jimbo's doing chickens, but it's only 3 chickens, so that's legal.
Yeah, we didn't see this from Jimbo because Jimbo didn't have Ruto's letter when he found ice the first time. Also, Lefty not having a shield, as we've said, so he can't power crouch stab. The Freezard coming towards him. Gotta love keys.
CSR bot, please. I just added that command. There you go. CSR bot is like, beep boop, I do not adore I do not obey commands by puny humans. Somehow both of them have ended up in Ice Cavern at the same time. But the seed does continue the trend of having nothing at all in chests.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm thinking they're hoping for something that leads to probably Boomerang at this point.
I mean, what do we need? We need Boomerang to finish Jabu, we need a Hammer to finish Fire, but that's at least there's a hint to Volvagia in Ganon's Castle.
Mm-hmm.
We need another... I mean, we need a pair of Iron Boots or a Gold Scale and some luck to finish Water.
Yeah, I'm just thinking based on what we've seen of the seed so far. My guess is ZL is sitting on Prelude check.
2 strengths and a Mirror Shield for Spirit, and to find it is what we need to do to beat Dodongo's Cavern. The well entrance is locked away behind 3 dungeons. It is locked behind Jabu, Fire, and Water.
Mm-hmm.
The Ice Cavern entrance is locked behind us finding Zelda's Lullaby, maybe an Ice Cavern. And the Water Temple entrance is locked behind a Gold Scale. Or Iron Boots. Well, technically, I think there's a way to get in there with just a Zora Scale.
Yeah. My honest bet, I bet this is going to be Song of Time. And that the progression forward is get into GTG. And start clearing stuff out.
Oh, yeah, Jimbo could frog warp to the Ice Cavern entrance.
That is true.
I think Lefty can too. I think Lefty found the frog too.
Or
did Lefty save since?
Actually, I don't know.
We have Logical Desert Crossing with Longshot, and thus Deku is in Logic.
We don't.
And thus...
None of our bomb bags are in Logic.
Why do we need the bomb bag?
Because it was
right.
on Bomb Shoe Bowling.
Man's got a point. Can't deny that. Alright, Ice Cavern Final Chest gives us...
It's the hover boots! Oh.
No, it's a banana.
Or the boomerang.
And
Hey.
Serenade of Water. Hey, we could do Boomerang. We can do Jabu now.
Something. Hey, I bet ZL's locked behind Jabu completion.
Good sir, that is a 100% bet. I'm not betting against that. Either it's luck behind beating Jabu for getting it on Prelude, yeah.
Yeah, we don't care about logic at this point. We just know that
in this
everything
house,
has to be in logic at some point.
We also need to remember Jimbo is now in Path Lake Hylia for probably an item that leads him to King Dodongo. So that is very likely our logical bomb bag.
Mm-hmm. On fishing or the top of lab or
shoot the sun somehow. Can't be, actually.
It could if
we have a particularly nasty water temple key layout.
Yeah. Or DC's in a really crappy spot to get to. Like Storm's locked.
Hover boots!
Oh. It's the hover boots!
That is your path to Volvagia. Sorry, but it's a path to Volvagia, but that's not what we're looking for here, huh?
No, but we are in logic again. Because now we have logical wasteland crossing.
And Jimbo is choosing not to do Frog Warp, instead getting the eyeball, getting the eye drops here for...
I don't disagree with this play. We have not
I disagree
with
doing it before doing adult fishing.
Well, that's true.
Is this man...
Yeah, he's just going to run down the clock. It's fine. He's going to do... He's going to do this, warp to crater, and just pray that he gets it on the 1 second.
Oh, I see.
Because there should be exactly a second to trigger
the timer
bigger
override, yeah.
He's just got to line it up properly, and he should be okay.
But hey, Hover Boots also gives us out of logic access to Zora's domain as adult to check what's in Ice Cavern.
50 bucks.
You just got in logic and you want to go out again? Yes. Is this man backwalking to Bigoron?
He might be. I mean, initially I thought he was just going to try to do the 1 second. Oh no, he's going to do some. He's going to do the 1 second. He should just
field cleanup. Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. He, that
is one way to frog warp.
Yeah.
Go back, go to lab, get the eye drops, and then just run down the clock.
Mm-hmm. Good old worst boss in the game.
Lefty has done the required checks in Jabu. Is now on Baronade. Jabu shortcut makes this dungeon really nice.
Yeah. Oh!
Good shot.
There's one. Two.
3. Oh.
And 3.
Frog warp!
Let's do the frog warp again.
And Jabu gives us more money, more problems.
Mm-hmm.
That's
we
the
get
wrong
a
color
dry
tunic.
cleaning.
That is the wrong color tunic, King Zor. Where did you get that?
He's wearing it. It's red.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say against that. I'm feeling spicy. Have a red one instead. Fashion changed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bloop on the iceberg.
Wait, was that a blue rupee or was that? I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
If
it
that
was definitely
arrows.
a blue rupee.
Okay. And ice is gross.
Water temple. Yes, long shot. He can just do this.
That is.
He can do some of
true.
it. What are the checks that need a gold scale here? And yeah, the issue is Zelda's Lullaby. There are 3 checks you can do here. If he finds a boss key in one of them.
Mm-hmm. Then he can go kill
Fine.
Morpha.
Water's still out of logic.
I do like this from Lefty, going and checking.
As soon as you have the dungeon reward, absolutely.
On the bridge. You got 4 trials you can peek into.
Kind of don't agree with Jimbo. Oh, he probably doesn't have a chew left, I think.
Forest trial. Alright. Stab the wolf boss. And nice. Nothing. Going over to water trial next. Well, there's your path to Volvagia.
Well, yeah, that is definitely a path to Volvagia, that's true.
Blue fire arrows!
And BFAs for Lefty.
For the awesome ice cavern that we've already done.
Well.
Man, that sucks. Oh, that's something. We got 4 scrubs down here to talk to.
Yeah.
Alright, Mr. Scrub. Arrows. Nuts.
I don't think that was Jimbo's intention here.
$5.
For Roar's winding back to...
Nope. I believe you can get to the first check in this with just a hook shot.
Yes, you can. And remember, Worst Scrub still has the fire arrows for us.
Yeah, you need Dens, right, for the other one. Or you need long shot and Dens to do the other way.
That's true.
Yep. And unfortunately, Lefty hasn't been to Bomb 2 Bowling. Fire Trial doesn't have a chest in it. And the best one is Strength 3 locked right now,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately. Ooh, we're gonna see Validation chest.
Yep.
Very nice. Nice, good, clean kill on Baronet from Jimbo.
Was that a double hit somehow?
Don't think so. Money! Looks like a blue rupee.
Hover boots definitely confirmed for Lake Hylia path to Volvagia at this to King Dodongo at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for bombs.
So how was Zora's River path to Goma with that scale?
Let's think here. Scale. What was inside of Domain? I don't think there was anything. Oh, Slingshot on Lab Dive. Oh, no. Oh, no. Never mind. That's...
Oh, that's just Kirby fans guess.
That was... Yeah, because that scale is in logic as an adult with the chicken. Gale leads to... It's the hover boots! The scale leads in this case. Scale leads to...
The scale is at this point... The scale is at this point hard bomb locked. And,
No, it's not. You just go up river as an adult and grab it with the chicken.
think about what you just said.
What? The boulders aren't there as an adult.
Neither are the chicken.
Okay. Maybe I thought there was a chicken up there. Okay. Then yes, those are hard bomb locked.
Okay, so we know lab dive is, or the top
but the
of
scale
lab
is in logic with hovers.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so then what does...
Where was Bo? Bo was in a CAC potion shop, just available for 65 rupees. We had that immediately.
So, what's his scale to? Scale to go.
It's locked behind bombs, which is locked behind hover boots, which is locked behind a whole slew of items, including a hook shot.
Well, but we already had Pony Song.
Yes.
And we had logical waste. Yeah, because we have a logical magic.
The hover boots give us logical wasteland crossing. That's true. But the hookshot is required because to get the beans, you need bombs.
You need bombs.
Sentences uttered by the utterly deranged.
Okay, so...
The hookshot is required because to get the beans, you need the bombs. I need a drink.
You can't get the... Damn.
Scale.
You can't get the hovers without the hook. Or a bean. Oh.
Jimbo's going to show us a new check here. Kind of putting this conversation back on rails. We're just going to ignore the scale path for now. I'm going to look at the spoiler log later.
Mm-hmm. That is bizarre. Hook was not free in the crater wall. We had no way of getting to the crate. We had no way of getting there. Because you need either a hook or hovers to cross the gap. And the bean we planted is out of logic. Hovers are path to KD because something wasteland eventually something bomb bag. Yep. I will be right back.
Yep. Alrighty. So Jimbo is now starting a non-fire temple with that hammer in hand. Meanwhile, Lefty is going to show us probably the rest of GTG. And, I mean, we would like to see some strength upgrades at some point in this seed.
I am back, and I also have the path.
Oh.
Okay, so it is for Logical Wasteland Crossing, for Nocturne out at Colossus, and Dense Fire on Queen Goma.
Okay.
to get to first logical bomb bag in Jabu.
But logical wasteland crossing is locked behind a bomb bag, right?
There has to be a
Oh, no.
scale somewhere. Or there's got to be something that gets us a slingshot ahead of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah, there has to be another available scale out there.
Hovers are looked by Hook, but Hook is free. That's true.
How is Hook free?
Crater
can't-
Wall. Wait.
You can't get
Beans.
to the...
No,
but you can't
wait,
cross the gap.
You have a bow though, and the bow is free. And that you don't need to cross the gap. You could just walk through Goron City.
Oh, because you can climb.
Hmm?
No, because you have to be able to. You have to be able to destroy the boulders.
Which
Unless-
boulders?
Are the boulders not there as an adult?
Which boulders do you mean?
The ones outside of Goron City that let you climb to summit.
You don't need to climb the summit. You can go through Goron City. You can stop Link the Goron, and he'll open the door for you.
Oh, right.
Because Link, you can stop Link the Goron with
Okay.
the bow, which is free.
Right, and then hovers, and then the rest of it.
Lefty's
Some
coming the
logic
right
works.
side of yeah. Lefty's coming the right side of GTG here. After finding exactly nothing, saving the keys. Gale can definitely beat to turn in Rudo's letter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was the bomb bag in bottom of the wall was bomb lock though? I thought. I thought it was in the first bomb lock chest in bottom wall.
No, it was in the central in the
Okay.
central room.
Then that works.
So far, nothing much in Fire Temple for Jimbo. But it is a med dungeon, so we'll take it. All right, more looking through the GGG maze.
Iron.
Oots. Okay, cool. Is that our Twin Rover path? I don't think so.
Could be.
Don't think so. But so far there was nothing else in here, right?
Right. But that does open up a bunch of checks in water if there's strength in water or something.
Yes and no. We still need Zelda's Lullaby to do anything. Logically.
Mm. Right.
FCL? When did that happen?
It's probably on Jabu check.
Yep, on Prelude, you are right. Fortunately, Defty still has not checked Bombchu Bowling is missing that item
Mm-hmm.
to actually be able to complete water here. Happy 2 hours. The logic has been found.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately for Lefty, he doesn't need the long shot to beat this one.
Mm-hmm. That leaves us with water leading to DC and the well leading to Shadow Temple. Dungeon entrances confirmed. Yeah, let's use the 2 hours to say thank you to everyone involved in this restream. Thank you to our runners, Jimbo and Lefty, for agreeing to be restreamed. Thank you to our amazing tracking team, Carliana and Baseball. And thank you to new IT guy in the commentary booth with me. Why are we pausing?
But you might be taking a bio break.
That's probably good. Yeah, good guess there. Fire Temple boss key on highest Goron. Yay! Fire Temple climb is not optional today. And back we go.
That's amazing.
Jimbo also hailing a rain of arrows down on Volvagia. It was just about done. There we go. So, Jimbo took a 50-50 here and left an item behind, potentially, on the Flare Dancer chest. He only had one key in his inventory when he warped to Volvagia, or yeah, safe warp to Volvagia. So we'll see. Volvagia has a key. Then Jimbo left an item behind at the very top of Fire Temple. Sure, he feels great about that one.
Who knows? It might not bite him.
Where in the world are these strengths, by the way? We have the light arrows there in market.
Yep. Hey!
Those Crater Scrub Grotto. And Jimbo is basically doing some overworld cleanup at the moment. It's just having... having a look around here. By the way, Lefty found a wallet somewhere, and I completely missed it. In DC, says Frozen Phoenix, so that's good.
Buy those light arrows.
As well as that other wallet. Yay? The lobby scrub, okay.
This is a good place for a strength to be at.
It would be.
Hey,
Bomb
more
shoes. And nuts. So we have to be mindful of the fact that because CAMC is off, the runners are obviously opening many more chests than normal. Than they would be with chest appearance mech chest constants being on, which means that they obviously will see more junk items in these settings than they would be with a CAMC on. Jimbo having another go at the Goron City Scrubs here. Now that he has a Goron tunic. That worked out. and giving us nothing.
I'm gonna pick up Song of Time here. This is kind of strange. 2-hour composer grave check.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
We get another song here. It's either Song of Time.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's gonna be Song of Time.
Yep. Yep. Jimbo going to water now. Or not.
Unlike Lefty, he will be able to complete water, which gives him
I don't know what he's doing.
oh. Oh, he is headed to Water Temple. It's an ice cavern.
Oh, right.
So he
I'm
will be
reading
able to
things
complete
backwards.
water, which gives him the Song of Storms, which
Yeah.
gives him the well entrance and the Shadow Temple. He doesn't want to be there, but he can.
Still kind of wondering where our first strength is at.
I am wondering where any strengths are in this seed.
Because we know one of them has to be in front of Burning Cack.
Alright, Water Temple. Is Jimbo doing more than searching for boss key here?
Yep.
What, do you think he's gonna dig for all 4 items?
Oh,
Well,
look.
that's helpful. Not on its own, but it is helpful. One more item, one more strength needed and a mirror shield.
Mm-hmm. Also, that fulfills our path.
The strength?
Yep. Irons and GTG.
Oh, yeah.
Everything in water is logically Iron's locked.
Is it?
Yep.
No,
Well, minus the first check.
it's not. You don't need the irons to get in here.
No, but you need the irons to be able to get that chest.
You need CL. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're right.
See what's in Boulder Push. Baboski!
Jimbo is digging for more items here. So I think Jimbo is ahead on Restream here. With that long shot in hand, he has Fire Temple done, which is a big time investment. Dodongo's Cavern will go rather quick for him. All he needs is a mirror shield and one more strength to be able to finish this out. Because he's going to find the wallet in Dodongo's Cavern, obviously. And speaking of one more strength.
Speaking of being path to Morpha, or being path to Twin Rova.
Iron Boots to 2 strengths.
Nope.
Now Jimbo obviously doesn't have the keys to go to Phantom Ganon. To Darklink here.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem to think he's better off exploring, for example, Spirit Temple here. Aw, unfortunately misses the quick pull here. Who needs to aim at Morpha?
Very nice.
Let's clean one cycle. And more keys, just in case I need to go back for Phantom Ganon. And that is Water Temple done for Jimbo. Did I say Phantom Ganon again? I meant Dark Link! Brain, please.
Although you do bring up a good point, Tobias. He still has half a Forest Temple left. That was all strength locked.
That does exist, yeah.
Fortunately, we know how far into fire they have to go in order to get that boss key.
Yep. Jimbo not forgetting that he still has the Zora's Fountain Fairy left here. Shadow Pot is the last bottle. It's a bug bottle. Oh, there's our first slingshot. Wow.
Yep.
That was Zora Fountain Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dodongo's Cavern for Jimbo, and then he'll be at 5 medallions. And then just needs to find his way into Spirit Temple. I think you do Spirit Temple next, just because you might run into your Mirror Shield there, and that would be great. But even if you don't, no time lost. You need to do the dungeon anyway, and you can drop Furor's Wind. Lefty is checking the Flare Dancer chest, so is going to go one more check than through one more check than Jimbo here. So it's going to show us which item is on there, and if that's Jimbo's Mirror Shield, oh boy, he's in trouble.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's one check, though. Like, how many times has that ever come back to bite anyone?
What are the odds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably about the same odds as it being on Goron Pot.
Yep, true. Jimbo's wallet. Alright, let's see about this flare dancer chest. Is that anything useful?
This is hammer chest.
Yep.
Oh, it's a big chest.
It could be anything.
It could be like
Literally.
$5.
And it is a heart piece. Jimbo never punished.
That bounce. I have not seen that setup before, but
It worked.
look nice.
So I'm not gonna question it.
I blinked. What happened?
2 boss fights over.
Yeah. No, my every time Lefty threw a tube, my screen buffered for half a second.
Oh no.
And then all of a sudden I saw, oh, Fulvagi is dead. I didn't even see him jump slash it.
Jimbo is playing Minuet here, warping to the forest entrance, which will take him to ice. Did he never do ice? Oh no, he didn't.
No, he's got FW set in GTG.
I see.
And we're back in GTG.
Jimbo's turn to get disappointed by this dungeon, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Except here's the difference. Lefty went here and knows that their Iron Boots somehow leads to potentially Twin Rova, but he didn't have 2 strengths. I think it's only 3 that lock irons. The general estimate for any weekly is 4 hours.
Yeah, but honestly, this could be over in 3. It really depends on where that mirror shield is hiding out.
Yep. Yeah, the estimate just assumes that Randobot rolls you the worst piece of crap you've ever seen in your life. That includes all dungeons, Frogs 2, 50 skulls, you know, just the literal worst.
It is also still informed by my first OoT randomizer season, which was season 4 hours. And that definitely had a lot of 4-hour seeds, because it was a combination of chest appearance matches, contents off, an early accessible early accessible Ganon's castle that often required triple dips or double dips.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah. And
well, on the bright side, if we get a third strength in here, we have like 9 more checks that open up.
Quite a few conveniences that we have in modern OoT render we're also still missing.
Mm-hmm. You mean like fast basement pushing, fast block pushing?
Yep.
Fast Armos pushing.
Yeah.
Mostly things involving moving things at a reasonable speed.
That. Basically that. Lefty spent all his money and is now stealing a kid's lunch money to get it back. Well, some say stealing a kid's lunch money, others say saving Termina.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a blood diamond, Lefty.
Yep, earning you a cool 2 points.
2 points?
And if you'd like to see 2 points tomorrow, make sure to wake up extra early for the Battle Royale tournament finals that are 5:20 Eastern time. Much more
11
reasonable Central European time.
11:20 Central European, that's correct.
Yeah, that's prime time Australian time. And yes, there is a race delay on that one.
Oh, I know this tune. It is Pokemon Battle music.
Mm-hmm. I think this is from Pokemon Stadium.
I think it's just the battle music from Red and Blue.
Hmm. Was that 8 keys that I saw?
Yep. And number 9 is in the maze, so Jimbo's gonna get all 9 of those keys.
Which means Toilet has an item.
Ew.
And
But
that
Jimbo
was
will be
something
able to
Lefty
get
could
that.
not do while he was here. Nope, there's a big wall.
Ah, there we go. Alright. Jimbo warping to the fire entrance. That is Spirit Temple, so
I think
Spirit Temple, so it makes sense to just do as much as you can there. It's your progression dungeon, or your last remaining progression dungeon, and then we'll see. Maybe there's a mirror shield in there, maybe it's hiding somewhere else, but you can do checks there anyway.
well, I think Jimbo remembered that toilet to check. He was going to warp out without checking it.
Oh, I see.
So instead of running out of the maze, he just reset.
Well, he was already playing Bolero, so...
Is your commentary page rebuffering every 2-3 seconds?
No, but you're also slightly ahead of me. Probably a good thing to refresh quickly.
Yep. Yeah, Jimbo jumping into the toilet right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Collecting sunken silver rupees, as the check is called. 1 rupee left. The seed was okay, but it was incredibly dry to start with. Right. That's toilet done, and now it's time for Bolero, I think, from Jimbo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, alright. Dip into Spirit Temple, let's see how far we can get.
I mean, what would be blocking us from finishing it?
Mirror shield.
Oh, yeah. You mean that item we've been talking about, where we've been wondering where it's at?
Yeah?
That can't possibly be a reason. God, I swear I'm sober and awake. Or at least awake.
Alright. So let's see. Bombs for Jimbo here. Worst case scenario for him, he needs that child side small key. So 1 more chance for him to avoid that fate.
Mm-hmm. Okay, game.
Well, I mean...
So what's stopping us from beating Spirit Temple again?
A small key. That's go mode for Jimbo then. Officially. Well, he knows where the light arrows are. I'm calling it go mode. He can get them, and he will get them because he needs to go child for that key in Spirit Temple anyway. And then he'll need 2 more keys, a boss key, and that's it. That's go mode. And this seed will very likely be over within 3 hours. But, spicy settings. An open Ganon, or early accessible Ganon's Castle, Scrub Sanity, Shop Sanity, Dungeon Entrance Rando, and CAMC off, which for single player definitely is stressful.
Co-op, not so much.
No. Lefty is still missing that hook shot, that long shot, unfortunately. There's the key for Jimbo. I don't think he's seen the dual hint here. Hence why he's checking the second chest here.
Jimbo forgetting about his light arrows.
Yep. Well.
Well, you know.
Oh, Jimbo remembering his light arrows.
Manifesting it. Hey, Jimbo, go back. You're making a huge mistake.
There we go. That's officially go mode for Jimbo.
And go mode.
Boom.
Darn. Stone Shadow not finding a way today.
Did not, no. And I'm not mad about it.
I kind of am. I kind of wanted to see some shortcut shenanigans.
That is true.
And only for that reason.
Lefty maybe a frame or two late for the perfect backflip jump here across those spikes. Yeah, glow sticks for 115 rupees. Buy your Hatsune Miku concert essentials for for inflated prices right here.
There we go.
There we go, indeed.
Yep.
Nice glitchless jump here. Did the glitchless jump despite having hover boots.
Mm-hmm. Good practice. You never know when you're not going to have it.
And that's silver gauntlets for Lefty. One more small key, one more boss key for Jimbo.
Mm-hmm. It's a big chest.
One more boss key that Jimbo needs. Not in this chest. There's Lefty's boss key for the water temple.
Nuts.
Big nuts. And another bottle. Or Deku shields. Feels like we've seen a lot of Deku shields this game. Not the kind of key Jimbo wants to see right now. But oh well. Juice. Running out of checks here. It's either the mirror shield chest or it is the vanilla boss key chest.
Boss key chest.
Some delicious vanilla to finish the evening. We know that, but Jimbo doesn't. Jimbo still has 2 checks left here. Hey, that chest appearance did match its contents.
Nice vanilla boss key.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm getting killed with this buffering.
Is there anyone in the OTR community who wouldn't classify themselves as a nerd? Good question. If they are, I would like to meet them. There's a mirror shield for Lefty. Unfortunately, not go mode yet for him. Because he still needs that long shot off of... what was it? Ah, yes, Bombchu Bowling. I'm getting killed with this buffering, spoke UIT guy, and then he disconnected. Ah well, he'll be back.
Alright, you should be
We
back
get a
now.
level. And that is Twin Rover down for Jimbo. Might just barely not sub 3, we'll see here. But he did already do validation chest, I think, so again his tower climb is going to be unimpeded. Here's the boss key for Jimbo, airdropped. Time to equip hammer, bottle.
Get airdropped wax cutscene item. And then go and kill a bacon. $50. Wunderbar.
Rainbow Bridge just spawned, here we go.
We might actually have Jimbo with a first place finish on Restream too.
Potentially, yeah.
Nice first Stalfo skill.
My second Starforce kill. Now all that separates Jimbo and Ganondorf is
Salt and pepper.
a meeting with the Spice Girls, exactly.
I remember the Spice Girls being much prettier.
You try looking pretty in 200 pounds of armor.
That is true. There are more than 2 Spice Girls. You'll never find my light arrows in the market.
Or maybe we already did.
Oh. All right. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great rhythm by Jimbo here, getting that stun lock on Ganondorf and keeping it till the end. That was a clean 1 cycle. We might sub 3 this, but just barely. Probably more like 301, 302.
Be close. Yes, Crystal, this is a counting stream. We are sponsored by Sesame Street every time we go into GTG on how to count to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Come on, Biggie. Let's hit your tail. Good, Biggie.
And that's phase 1 done for Jimbo.
Hurry, Link, come grab the sword. Yep, it was close, but not gonna be sub 3.
Just barely not, yeah.
Maybe about 7 or 8 seconds. That's unfortunate.
And about another cutscene here.
So about 30 seconds. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, or 3 hours and 30 seconds. Nope. That cutscene is much longer than I thought it is.
Yep. Get your GGs in chat for our first place finisher on Restream and in this weekly, Jimbo. Frog Warp makes the difference. Alright, Jimbo will join us for a quick interview, or quick chat about the seed, I should say. And we'll see. Alright, that is Lefty done with Spirit. And going Child. It seems.
That is the
So
correct
this might
play.
be really quick if he decides to just do bomb shoot bowling straight away.
Mm-hmm. It's a great jump over to water. Kill Morpha. It's already
Yeah, and
cleared
then
all the way up to Ganon,
Lefty
so
would be done within 8 to 10 minutes, probably.
mhm.
Jimbo.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
GG's. What did you think of the seed?
Not gonna lie, I thought I was out of logic for the majority of the seed, especially
You were?
the strengths.
You were. Yep.
But I'm pretty sure the first one is in logic, but I'm not sure. That one that I found in the cracked wall, or no, was it the cracked wall or was it the shellfish room thing where the other strength was?
I'm not quite sure. So I think
The
it was.
first one. First strength was in cracked wall. Second strength was on boss key chest.
Yeah, so cracked wall, I believe, was in logic to be my first strength, but I'm not 100% sure because I knew like I was out of logic for a while and piecing it back together was kind of difficult.
Yeah, it all came down to river access in the end.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the scale was path to get the dude, I don't even know at this point. Like once I figured out I was in go mode, I just completely like said
Din's
fuck
fire
this.
on Goma, I think.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. So river was path to Goma because scale got you access to the Dins. And no, wait.
No, wait. Never
Where
mind.
was Deku Tree? Where was Deku Tree?
Deku was in
Deku Tree
spirit.
was in
Was
spirit.
in spirit.
And scale was needed to get you across the
Oh, you had to
across the
okay.
wasteland.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was logical crossing. It wasn't logical child access to spirit.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
you didn't have a projectile until way later.
See, I remember thinking that was a possibility when I was in GTG, and that's honestly, I crossed for the song, but while I was crossing, I figured it could just be an item that gets me crossing logic. So, when I saw Deku in there, I was really happy that I crossed because I could
believe
just
you.
clear it right away. So that was nice, but. Yeah, shoutouts to the worst rupee RNG from Zora Lab Dive game. That was fantastic. Literally no spot was...
Yeah.
I couldn't get 2 rupees with 1 dive from any spot. So that's one of those things where if I'm not paying attention to where the rupees are, normally I won't do the quote fast strat. Jumping off the wall, you know, with the flame storage. I'll just go the other way around, but I wasn't paying attention to where the rupees were. So I just went for it.
You missed out on $200, I think.
Okay, well that's nice. I was worried that was gonna be like my first strength or maybe hover boots to put me back in logic early in the seed. But then pulling those on top of like lab kind of calmed me down.
You also chose to orphan an item on Hammer Chest in Fire Temple.
Oh yeah, that was another risk.
Piece of heart.
Was that intentional or was that just more or less?
That was intentional.
Oh damn it! Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much went in feeling like I was gonna play aggressive, and especially at that point, I felt like I spent too much time clearing overworld, so I wanted to try and gain some time back. And yeah, just took a risk there. Not climbing all the way. I wanted to do, I had a lot of dungeons to do, a lot of required shit to do, so I just pushed that instead.
Your frog warp saved you a lot of time.
The frog warp felt bad when I did it. I was hoping the entrance was going to be DC. And when it was water, it felt awful because I knew I had to come back there and clear that with ZL. So I wouldn't be able to frog warp again, and I had to hike all the way back there. So it felt bad. But if it saved me time, then cool, I guess.
It did.
I think it did.
It was an interesting choice here, whether to frog warp or whether to just wait until you have logical access to that dungeon. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm the type of player where if I have the ability to clear a dungeon, I really don't care if it's logically available or not. I'm just doing it.
Right.
Reasonable.
I was a little worried about not pushing further in forest either. But I didn't have his strength, so I guess I would have been screwed anyway if I did. So I would have had access to Floor Master with the hover boots. Not logically, of course. I would have still needed his strength, but yeah, forest was on my mind as well.
Yeah, deep forest just was at the butt end of the world here. Didn't really look inviting, I think.
Yep, it was deep forest and shadow. Was pretty much the rest.
Yeah, shadow could have been on either bottom of the well or water, because those were the two entrances I hadn't checked when I had to make a decision, and I was gonna warp to Kakariko to get storms to check that entrance, because for some reason in my head I thought it like had to be, I thought bottom of the well had to be DC. I don't know why. It was just kind of a mental block, I guess. But yeah, then I realized, I was like, wait, there's no like age restriction on either of these entrances, so I'll just check water first, and thankfully I did this. That got me a wallet, and yeah, once I got that wallet, I realized I was in no mode. Or I thought, wait, did I have the I didn't have mirror yet, so I thought I was in no mode DC when I pulled that wallet because of the GTG Twin Rova hint, because I didn't have irons at that point, and I just figured it was pointing to mirror shield, so I just go moded DC and said screw it. When I got the irons, I kind of kicked myself in the ass because you pull strength 2 out of water, so obviously you know that's what the path is hinting towards, so mirror shield could have been anywhere at that point. Thankfully it was just in spirit, so
luckily it chilled in spirit. Yeah, that could have been annoying if that had, for example, been, I don't know, deep in Shadow Temple.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm gonna like these settings for co-op. I don't know if I'm a fan for solo, but I know they're not designed for solo play, so
they're not really, no.
Yeah.
So we definitely realized that for solo play, or at least in my opinion, for solo play, you probably want CAMC on. For co-op, I am indifferent about it, honestly, because you have twice the people clearing checks. But yeah, I would agree from watching you play, it felt like specifically CAMC was kind of missing here, really.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I'm indifferent for CAMC for
Really?
actual co-op. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play regardless, so it doesn't really bother me. Despite my horrible Ganon fight, I feel like I have decent enough execution to where it doesn't matter, really. So I'm fine with playing either or. I feel like I can efficiently full clear and not have it.
That was a
affect
horrible
me,
Ganon
so.
fight.
Oh yeah, dude.
Part 2 with the jump on the wall and
Yeah, part 1 was bad too because I rolled a little too far. Or yeah, I think I rolled a little too far and missed the first crouch stab, and he started turning around, and then he gets just these weird angles, and
you still got him though in one cycle.
Yeah, I still got him, but it's just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. CAMC is chest appearance matches contents. So basically chests looking like what's in them. Major item, minor item, key. That's off in these settings. That's why people had to open a lot more chests. And we saw a lot of junk items, especially in the beginning of the seed. Oh boy, did we see a lot of junk items.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Even in like GTG, like early GTG, there was just not early GTG, but like the entirety of left side was pretty much junk. Like there were no keys. You had to go like in the back to start picking up all the keys. Even the like room, I think there was only one. So it was, I don't know, I felt like I was pulling junk all game.
Oh yeah. That definitely, it felt like a really, really dry start. There was nothing in Kakariko. There was nothing in like your usual early checks. And the path hints you got were like, yeah, okay, but where do I go now?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think my first hint was Ganon's. Ganon's
Yes,
the ball. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, that does nothing for me at the moment.
4 reward bridge isn't too bad.
Yeah, I honestly forgot about that. Mid-seed too. That's why I cleared a little bit more of the overworld. I probably would have been a little more aggressive towards the dungeons if I realized it was for reward. This is the first co-op seed. I haven't played any of the asyncs yet, so I have a hard time adjusting from setting string to setting string. So
Oh, I see.
it's gonna take me a little bit to fully adjust to this. Right now I'm in league mode, so.
And get your GGs in chat for Lefty here, finishing in third.
On
GGs.
Second on Restream, third in the overall weekly. Good showing, dude. Yeah, but it was definitely an interesting seed. I felt that the paths were kind of convoluted.
Yep.
What was that? Like we were guessing about that scale path for a while there. Though obviously could have been something on Storms, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been Storms locked. Still had the scrubs, the 2 scrubs, and frogs in the rain as well.
Scrubs.
Yeah, I wasn't too set on the scale when I first. Yeah, when you play Song of Storms for them.
Yeah, down there.
I wasn't set on the scale initially. It's just one of those items where you keep it in the back of your head, but you're not really sold on it. Especially with Dungeon ER too, when you still don't have any information about your entrances. It's kind of just like information that sits there and marinates for a little bit. You can't really do anything with it until you start clearing more and pulling more information from doing other stuff. So.
And Tobias, Lefty's out down in post race voice.
Down in post race voice. I always thought he was using in the waiting room.
Yep.
Well, hello there.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, GG's, dude.
Yeah, you killed it.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
That's your casual weekly win.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a fun. I gotta be real. That was a pretty fun seed.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. That was cool.
I did play like really, really bad though. I did so many like weird, bad mechanical mistakes, but I had a lot of fun. I liked. I guess why scale to Goma, or was there something else in River?
It was
And
Scale
then
to
hover
Goma, and
boots.
we were puzzling about that path for a while.
Yeah. And then the hover boots to Dodongo is why did you need hover boots to get to Dodongo?
Because they locked all your bombs.
Did them?
Yeah, where was the first bomb bag? I think the only bomb bag I found was in Well.
There was one in Well.
And there was one in Jabu.
Yeah, boomerang chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just killed Baronade and said bye. I never went
Uh,
back there.
Aggressive play there.
Yeah, I until you brought up Jabu, I forgot I did that as well. So yeah, I guess I kind of played like a crackhead.
The Triforce Blitz Jabu special. Walk in, kill Baronade, walk out.
It's always great when that works out because Jabu sucks. Actually, I did the
Yeah.
scrub. That was, I think, all I did. Yeah, I did. I did the scrub, and then I thought I was gonna be able to set FW and forgot I had it back in Well, and warped into Well, and then I had to fucking walk back to Jabu. That was annoying. Where was the hovers to Dodongo's hint, Lefty? Because I only had 4 paths.
Oh gosh, I can't remember. I think I did see it
Lake
twice.
Hylia, sorry, one second. It was in Hyrule Castle 2.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's right. I
yeah.
did pick up Hyrule Castle too because I was doing time of day to do night market.
Yeah, you were burning time of day there, and that worked out, kind of.
Hmm.
I don't think we've seen a second copy of that hint, actually.
I might not have. I don't know. I thought I might have seen it, but
We never saw Bigron either.
yeah, and that was like worrying me for a little bit, sitting on that prescription. Just because we were like was it an hour, almost 2 hours into the seed. No, yeah, over 2 hours into the seed before the strengths. It was. What did I do? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just.
the strengths were ridiculously deep.
Oh yeah, or the ZL, like the song logic to get ZL, or now was it logically required to go through Child Spirit, or was there not enough keys to get to
It was not.
Decatry?
It was. You didn't have any projectiles to go through Child Spirit. It was logically required to cross. Hence, why the hover boots were required.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. That all makes sense.
It was convoluted. I think is the right term for this logic. It took some took some doing to understand these paths.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like this usually happens when you have Dungeon ER on, and then on top of that, you have shops, scrubs, and all. So like, sometimes you're gonna get some weird paths.
It was really like the deep ZL and everything else, and then all of a sudden you get Strength 2, Mirror Shield, buy light arrows, get long shot, and you're like, oh, all right, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it won't be too overwhelming, I guess. Because I think for normal co-op, it's Way of the Hero hints, correct, Tobias?
None. You don't get Way of the Hero.
Oh, no
or,
hints.
Yeah,
okay.
you get the always hints, you get the sometimes hints, and you get the 20 and 30 skull hints, but you don't. Or sorry, you get the 30 skull hints. This is an always hint. What you don't get is path hints and a single copy light arrow hint as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I do think if this was played as co-op, it would be really, really cool. Like the strategies of like how you split, like dual attack the seed based on the
Mhm.
weird logic and where stuff is. I feel like this could have made for a really, really good co-op seed, and it was like because it was pretty fun solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even feel like you would save that much time. Like, you would save time, obviously, but it's not as much as I think you normally would if, you were just tag teaming checks. Just because of how all over the place the seed was.
Yeah.
But I mean, being all over the place is actually good, I think, in co-op because it means you can efficiently split up and do stuff your other teammate hasn't yet. But yeah, any other thoughts on the seed?
No, I mean, I'm good. GG's,
Yeah, no.
everybody.
Oh yeah,
GG's
GG's.
all.
I'm sure you want to get to bed, Tobias, because it's the latest.
Well,
latest
I
shit
did
already.
have a several-hour nap before this,
I was
so
gonna say you sound tired, and I know it's late for you.
it's just 3 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only 3 a.m. It's
only.
normal.
Anyway, yeah, but I think that just leaves me with the duty to close this one out. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for agreeing to be on Restream. And one last shout out to everyone making this Restream possible. Thank you to our runners, I already said, Jimbo and Lefty. Thank you to our tracking team, Carliana and Baseball. And thank you to new IT guy joining us, joining me in commentary. Next OTR Restream is in about, looks at clock, 8 hours, little less than that. We will be restreaming the finals of the Battle Royale tournament. Battle Royale is a fun little tournament with one-hit KO turned on, and your mission, should you choose to accept it in Battle Royale, isn't exactly to finish the seed, even though you can. Your mission is to collect as many points as possible by killing enemies, by fulfilling tasks, fulfilling goals, and so on. Really fun little variation on OTR, and yeah, the finals will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central European time. That is 5 a.m. Eastern. And other than that, I'm going to rate you over to Zelda Speedruns 1, where there is currently Angry Demon Noises finishing up an Oracle of Seasons randomizer seed, an incentive from last week's Restreamer Rando Relay.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun indeed. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you over there. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Maybe that's like